Hi guys, so welcome back to another video here on Peace Peep Designs. I'm Kyra, and for today's video we're going to be doing something a little different. So I've decided to, drumroll please, start an entrepreneur diary. A lot of you might know or may not know that I actually run my own business, my own fashion company called Peace Peep Designs. The earrings that I have on are actually a pair that I created. Right now I'm in what's supposed to be my studio. It's still in the works. It's still heavily in the works right now. But I'm in my studio because I get good lighting and all my stuff's already down here. So what better way to kick this off than to start it off in my studio? So the first entrepreneur diary, it's actually going to be about how I started my company. So I've been in business now for 2 years, woohoo, 2 years on this December 16th, which already passed. And so I just want to share some tips and some practical wisdom for how you, if you have a business or if you want to start your own business, how you can get started. So I'm going to break this first video up into 2 videos actually, because I want these entrepreneur diaries to be like diary entries. It's not 20 minutes long, but something quick with a couple tips here and there and a couple words of advice or words of wisdom for you guys. So first things first, how I started my business. So for today, I'm going to talk about literally what I was doing before I started my business. So this is back when I used to live in Berkeley. I lived in Berkeley for like 2 years, and around that time, like when I moved to Berkeley, I was doing art, but I wasn't really focused on it. And then when I moved to Berkeley, it was just like something clicked, and it was like, I need to start doing art. I need to start making art. Whatever I need to do to be an artist, that's what I need to do. So I remember I used to spend my money on art supplies. Each paycheck I'd get, I would buy a few art supplies, and sometimes I would just kind of cash out on art supplies, just to be honest. But during that time of living in Berkeley, I had my friends, and it was just like a creative bug going around. So everybody was pretty creative. Everybody's making music, designing stuff, whatever. I'm doing art. Not the same art that I do now. Like my pieces now, my art back then didn't look the same. I'll put some images up of it actually so you can see the contrast. But during that time I was giving away my art for free, because in my mind, oh, my friends like this, oh cool, here's a piece of art for you, or as a gift I'm giving away art for free. And that was just a big thing I did. I of course never charged anybody for my art. I don't even know if during that time I considered charging people for my art, especially there were people who wanted my art. There was somebody who wanted me to paint a mural in his room actually, so there was a demand for it. I just didn't recognize it during that time as something that I needed to charge people for, because I wasn't thinking like a business person. I was thinking like, oh, it's a hobby. This is just something that I do. Oh, that's cool. Somebody wants it. That's cool. People want it. And so that's where I was at mentally. And then during that time also, I think another reason why I didn't charge anybody or even think to charge anybody for it was because I still had all these insecurities about my art. Like I was saying, I wasn't really that focused on art. So to me, this was all practice. I was practicing on how to be an artist, how to make art that I was okay with, and people wanting that practice art. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. They want the art, but really I wouldn't charge people for this because I had all these insecurities about, oh, is it even really good art? Is this art even something that is important, or does it even matter that I'm doing art? So I had all these insecurities. And I think that was another reason. So if there are any insecurities that you guys have, sorry, I'm holding the phone because I'm cleaning my studio. So I need to get a tripod. I'm going to get a tripod for the next entrepreneur diary. I will have a tripod and this won't happen again. Mark my words. But anyways, another thing I think that played a role was me having insecurities. So insecurities definitely played a role in me not even thinking about charging people for it, even though there was a demand, even though, you know, I was doing face paintings back then. I'll insert some photos as well of that. Like, people were asking me to do events. People were asking me, like, people were really supportive in Berkeley is another thing. So I'm sure if I would have thought to charge people for it, I think I could have started my business back then. But mentally where I was at, and just where I was at emotionally too, I don't think that it would have happened. But there was a demand there. People were asking me to do like face paintings for their events, or even you know, like I was saying, somebody asked me to do a mural for them, and it was just, it never occurred to me. And I just think it's so funny. So obviously for me, like, that passion and that, oh my goodness, I just need to start making art. I need to start making art. Now I recognize it as something that the Lord was putting on my heart, because what I have now with Peace Peeps, like, that was very vital time to start it in Berkeley, to start doing art, to start practicing, to even form the idea of Peace Peeps actually came in Berkeley, which I'll share about in another story. But, you know, with starting a business or even starting a new passion, you know, you will have insecurities. Some people don't, which is great, but I think for most people, you will have those insecurities that are going to come up. And honestly, there were people at the time who were helping me, who were like, why are you, you know, this is great stuff, because I wanted to throw it away. And I think that's another reason why I was giving it away for free, was because it was either I'm going to throw it away or you can have it. And people were just like, no, don't throw it away. I'll keep it. But, you know, there'll be a lot of insecurities that are going to come up, and it's up to us, it's up to you to listen to the people around you who are supporting you. Sometimes there are going to be people who are getting you down or saying negative things, so don't listen to them. But if there are people supporting you, like positive support, healthy support, and, you know, they're not trying to lead you to do negative things, believe those people. There were people who literally gave me free art supplies so that I could practice and work on my craft. And, you know, even with all that, it didn't even occur to me like, this is something I need to be doing versus something that I just feel strongly of wanting to do. So if you have those people around you right now who are trying to help you, trying to encourage you, listen to those people. I don't care if you hear in your mind 10 times a day, oh, it's garbage, oh, it's this. Throw that stinking thinking out, as my mom says. Throw that out right now before this video even ends. Throw it out and listen to that positive encouragements that people are giving you, because those are the things that are going to help. Like, take it to God in prayer. Take it to God. Lord, this is something. I wasn't a Christian back then, so I didn't think to do that. But now I know, like, you know, take it to God in prayer. If you have this burning desire, like this overwhelming desire, you can definitely take that to the Lord and ask him, Lord, what am I supposed to do with this? Is this something you're giving me? And is this something for even right now, or is this just something for the future? And he'll answer you. He'll send people your way to tell you, like, this is right now. You need to start this right now. And for me, that's what happened. You know, thankfully my family was praying for me, and I believe that's why a lot of people started to come up to me and, you know, even giving me free art supplies and just all these opportunities coming up, because I believe that was something where God wanted to build my confidence and wanted to start me off in that gifting that he'd given me when I was starting in it. So, you know, don't listen to those insecurities. You know, keep doing the work that you're doing, especially if you know it's something you're supposed to be doing. Keep doing it. Keep practicing, keep going out for these events, keep showing people your work, and don't be afraid to share your work. You know, that was a huge thing for me when I started off, of share your work. My sister, one of my sisters, I used to live with her in Berkeley, and that was one of the things she told me, you know, keep sharing your work, don't be afraid to share your work. And that really helped me. You know, that really helped me to break out of that fear, even though I did still have it until I moved in with my parents, but it did help alleviate some of those fears and give me a sense of boldness to share my work and to even give it away for free rather than throwing it away, and to even do the events that people ask me to do for them, you know. So don't be afraid. You have a gift, use your gift, and especially because you know that you can pray about it, and you can ask the Lord to help you with that gift, how much more so are you going to be okay? So today's video, just wanted to share a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of tips on how to get started. Just start. Literally just start. You know, if you want to make clothes, if you want to write books or something, just start. Start with 10 minutes a day. You know what I did? I started sketching every day. I think I would sketch in the morning times. I would sketch on my break. I would sketch while I was working. I would be drawing the customers. I used to work at a coffee shop called Pete's Coffee in Berkeley, and I would literally be drawing the people in my style, in my old style, not this style, but in my old style. I'd be drawing the customers in between, in between me helping customers, I would be drawing customers that are sitting in the cafe. I wouldn't recommend that, but it worked for me. Berkeley's a different place, so nobody really minded, and I would give them the art and they'd be like, oh, that's so cool. So, you know, start where you can, start where you're at, use the resources you have now, and just start. That's my advice for today in this video. Just start. Listen to the people who are encouraging you to do those things that are positive, not negative, and dump out all those insecurities. Get rid of all those lies. Don't believe that stinking thinking. Just get rid of it, and you're gonna be okay. And in next video, I'll share with you how I started my business. That didn't happen until I moved in with my parents. So, all right. I hope you guys got something out of it. Please let me know in the comments if you want to start a business, or if you have any tips, or if you already have a business, what was it like for you prior to starting a business? What was the mindset that you had? I'd love to know. Comment it below. And I'll be posting these for now once a week or maybe twice a week. I'll let you guys know. We'll see what happens. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
Peace doesn't come from